educators, officials, teachers,
learners, and guests. We are honored to stand before you today as a team participating in the YCAP program. I am Spusa Chawalala, the deputy group leader.
The group leader. The group treasurer. And I am Siboi Shavala, the group's secretary. We have come together with one common goal to break the silence around mental health issues, especially in our school environment and community. Through our program, we aim to educate, support, and inspire kids. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to share with you and our efforts to bring about a positive change. Our school is located in the Northeast Precinct at the town where to help with the
Could you start again? Yeah. Have the music very soft. Okay.
Alright, we're going to let Gugulethu primary start over.
You could start again
We shall restart their timer back to 15 minutes.
Thank you.
Just for future reference, if you guys will also be playing some music to try and lower it and put it down. Alright, is Gugulethu ready? You guys can begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, greetings to you all educators, officials, teachers,
Learners, and guests. We are honored to stand before you today as a team participating in the YCAP program. I am Spusa Chawalala, the deputy group leader.
the group leader, the group's treasurer, and I am Siboi Shavala, the group's secretary. We have come together with one common goal to break the silence around mental health issues, especially in our school environment and community. Through our project, we aim to educate, support, and inspire kids. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to share a journey and our efforts to bring about a positive change. Our school is located in the Northeast Precinct at a town officially known as Franklin. The YCAP program was introduced to learners in grade 5 and 6 back in 2022. They made it at our national level and obtained position 3, and their topic was poverty and unemployment. Our vision and mission says to be a school that improves the lives of all learners is by providing quality education. Our motto simply says, follow the light, and eventually you will be the light to those around you and to the rest of the world.
Our team vision is to be a school and community where mental health is supported, honesty, and prioritized. And our team mission is to raise awareness about mental health issues through education, open dialogue, and inclusive initiatives.
After you attended the YCAP workshop, held the survey, with all the information that we had, we presented it to our school principal. At the beginning of the soccer team, in April 2025, our coordinator, Mrs. Tana, announced at the assembly that they were to hold interviews to select the YCAP team. That will basically do projects. Interviews were held on the 21st of April 2025. Only 14 grade 6 learners submitted the recommendation letters, but only 8 learners were selected to be part of the grade 5 and 6 YCAP team at Gugulethu Primary School. The finalists were as presented on the screen. After the recruitment process, Mrs. Tana said Mr. Makubo to be the one responsible for the project. He then made us some goals to follow. They are as presented on the screen.
The group came together with a shared concern about how many learners are struggling with their mental well-being. Over time, we supported each other emotionally and began to understand the power of teamwork. These are the team values as follows: respect, responsibility, teamwork, compassion, honesty, and commitment.
Our team rules as follows: respect every voice, attend all meetings on time, come to the class, support one another, speak honestly and kind. How we chose our group leader. The group chose Opening Lebona as the group leader because of her strong sense of responsibility, confidence, and her natural ability to guide others. The purpose of the group is to raise awareness about mental health issues among learners and within the community. These are the steps we use to manage the conflict in our team. Moving on to step 2. Before we started with the project, Mr. Makubo asked us to tell him about ourselves so he can identify our strengths and our weaknesses. Our roles and responsibilities were assigned based on the analysis table, and this is how we prepare our management plan, as illustrated on the screen above. Moving on to step 3. We made the use of the SWOT analysis to identify the team's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. SWOT analysis. Strengths. Presence of the teachers and staff who can identify, support units, showing signs of distress. weaknesses, limited training of teachers on mental health and how to respond effectively. Opportunities, introduce mental health awareness program, workshop, posters, talks. Threats, stigma and resistance from learners or community regarding mental health. Out of all 17 SDGs, our project has 4. They are as presented on the screen. We have SDG 3, good health and well-being, SDG 4, quality education, SDG 10, reducing inequalities, and last but not least, SDG 16, peace, justice, and strong institutions. And this is our color-coded program, as presented on the screen.
Our classrooms suffer from low self-esteem, anxiety, work-related stress, concentration problems, and social anxiety. Our school children suffer from embarrassment and harassment, bullying and anxiety, and abhorrent behavior. Our playgrounds and sports schools suffer from bullying and exclusion, aggression and conflict, and performance anxiety. Our corridors suffer from overstimulation and fear of other learners. And our learners fear staff interactions because of the fear of teachers and the fear of perfectionism.
This is our sense-making tool and our contributing factors. Statistics of common mental health issues affecting learners and us, and our systematic studies. The S is presented on the screen. Moving on to step 4. We chose this topic of mental health issues because it is a growing concern in our school and community. Many learners are currently struggling with mental health problems such as depression, anxiety, bullying, and family stress. That's why we believe it's important to raise awareness, educate others, and create a safe and supportive environment. We made research in our school and asked teachers to identify the number of learners dealing with mental health issues and learning barriers from being autism. The results are presented on the screen. We found out that there are 180 out of 520 learners dealing with mental health issues, which makes it 22.1% of the school's population. Like they say, kill to kill again. We put a strong desire to find out how many learners are suffering from mental health issues in our community and neighboring schools. So, we visited 100 schools to gather information and invite them to our escapes. The results are presented on the screen. We made a research on the number of learners and parents suffering from mental health issues in South Africa, Free State, and Tanzania district schools. That's all the problem regarding mental health issues among private school learners, aged roughly 6 to 12, and parents in South Africa, with a particular towards Free State province and Tanzania district. After all the information, on our way back from the YCAP provincial competition held in Brazil, where a Eureka moment, we noticed that every district has learners suffering from mental health issues, and the Department of Education is not doing something about it. We then asked our district official to require this information to our district institute.
The report we received was that every district had one social worker to cater for all the schools in that district. Our thought was that they must think he or she is Superman. It's impossible for one person to carry all the district problems on their shoulders.
Every school deserves its own social worker, a safe space where learners can speak without judgment and the fear of being criticized. We felt the need to write a short letter and a video with hopes of introducing the President and Department of Education. We collected 2,490 signatures and continued to support our movement. This is our analysis table for our main topic, which is mental health issues, and our subtopic, which is low self-esteem. Moving on to step 5. This is how we manage our appointments, target supporters, and target population. And these are our thinking hats: blue, green, think big. What will the long-term impact be if we succeed? A mentally and emotionally intelligent generation. Red, do take action. What do we need to start with? Appoint a school mental health ambassador and host a mental health kick-off assembly. Black, danger, identify challenges. What are the risks or difficulties? Lack of trained school staff, resistance from parents, and limited mental health resources. Moving on to step 6. This is our action planning table, and this is what we need to fundraise. We raised 1,538, used 1,336 to buy stationery, coaches, snacks for our safe spaces, and bottled water for our waste games. And we reduced 202 rands. Our ABCD, asset-based community. They are as represented on the screen. Moving on to step 7. As this was a group project, each member must be responsible and accountable for their roles assigned by the team. This is our changes from original planning, as illustrated on the screen above. How we kept our team motivated. We celebrated each small success. We reminded ourselves that this work will help others feel seen and heard. We made time for the group check-ins and reflection. How to maintain motivation and maintain. Move towards our goal. Nature, a positive view of yourself and take care of yourself. Make connections and good friends. Choose positive people as your friends. Maintain a hopeful outlook. Avoid seeing Christ in huge problems. Moving on to step 8.
We created safe spaces where learners can talk about the challenges that they face at home and at school, so that they don't feel alone and isolate themselves with the help of Miss Me. Like I've mentioned in the previous slides, that we invited officials to come and help us to raise awareness about mental health issues. Meetings with staff members and SPP presenting the idea of mental health issues and requesting them for referrals. PHPA studied groups to help learners improve in their academics. Results of some of the learners who joined our study club have shown improvement in their academics. We also conducted class-to-class to raise awareness about mental health issues to learners. Our school introduced Miss Kesha as the new mental health ambassador in our school. Miss Kesha, alongside our team, introduced the idea of bullet boxes. Profit boxes where learners can simply submit the challenges that they face. Awareness work. We hosted an awareness walk around the school and community to raise awareness about mental health issues to parents, learners, and teachers. Awareness games. We hosted awareness games between our local schools and ensured that every learner participated.
We sent out letters of invitation to the Department of Social Development to come and part of this discussion. We also sent out letters of invitations to our neighborhood school, inviting them to our mental health awareness campaign. We made a Facebook page to make the community aware of our mental health awareness campaign.
We had interviews around the school and community, and before the project, we had many learners suffering from mental health issues. They felt us because they did not want to talk about it, and they're not doing well in their academics. Then after the project, we have had less disciplinary cases as a result. Many learners are now participating in class and have shown improvement in their academics. Our project will continue to expand even if we change grades or move to the next school. We are committed to training a new group of learners below us to carry on the project. For sustainability, we will create resource packs that can be reused each year. We also plan to introduce a mental health ambassador program where learners are taught to provide peer support and provide professional help if needed. By continuing the project, we ensure that mental health remains a priority in our school. Future teams will receive mentorship guidance that will help them take over effectively. Moving on to step 9.
This is our internal communication table. In terms of communicating with learner at school, teacher and staff, and school staff, parents. And this is the external communication table, as illustrated on the screen above. In terms of communicating with learner in schools, community, and letter to the Department of Education. Moving on to step 10. Through this project, we learned that mental health is just as important as physical health, and everyone can play an important role in helping and supporting each other. I am the CEO. I learned that leadership is not just about giving orders, but it is about listening and guiding others to a goal. I also improved my confidence in speaking large groups and developed patience when explaining ideas to my peers. Secretary. I learned that I'm good at managing time and taking clear notes. I became better at managing my time, so I could balance my schoolwork and my work duties. I go by the name of Shiny Potato, the group's treasurer. I learned how to be responsible with money and keep accurate records. I developed my problem-solving skills when we needed to create posters using limited resources.
And I am Gosisa Chawala, the deputy group leader. I learned that supporting the group leader is just as much as leading. I also became confident in helping shy learners to share their thoughts.